Okay, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Am I audible? Yes, hello. Okay, okay, thank you. Okay, in our timetable, the DCN slot, DCN lecture slot. Today the link was not available there, but it will be resolved today. And get a faculty name and the link also. Okay. So today there was no lecture for DCN. Okay, but today it will be resolved and we'll get a new up-to-date timetable for that. Uh, okay, so in the first lecture, we had discussed the overview of our DMGT subject, okay, the syllabus module, uh, uh, units of discrete mathematics and graph theory. Then after it, course outcome, what is importance of this subject, and then after POPSO metrics, and then after evolution. That part we discussed in the first lecture, and then after these two books you can refer for a further study. Okay, for a graph theory, that is this book available of Nursing Dio, and for discrete mathematics you can refer the Ross and Kenneth book. Both book are available in library. Okay, so you can refer any of the book. There are lots of material available online. Okay, uh, some books are available there, so you can also use it for study. And the applications that we discussed in the first lecture, what is importance of this concept? Okay, because first we'll start a graph theory. So these are the application of graph theory only, and later we'll discuss application of discrete mathematics separately. This are involve the applications of graph theory. What is importance in engineering field, in particularly in computer branch, as well as in real life. Okay, so this all points are available there in computer science. What is the requirement of graph theory there to study the algorithm? There are three algorithms that Prim's Kruskal algorithm, and then after it is used in computer network also. Okay, to find the relationship among interconnected computers in the network follow that principle of graph theory. In science, it is also useful there to predict the DNA structures of any organism. Okay, molecule structures, chemical structures of any substance. So it is also useful there. Electric engineering, okay. It is also useful to design any a circuit connection. So that is fourth one. And in general, in real life, where it is required to find the route between the two cities, okay, to different places, any connections you can consider that they connect by any form you can consider, okay. For example, if you find a path between two any places, okay, to any city, to any locations, so you can use the graph theory there. Another, you can consider the connections by the road networking, okay, connection by the flight networking, clear, between two any particular locations. Then after network connections between two any locations. Then after gas pipeline connection between two any locations, okay. That graph theory is required there, okay, to solve the complex problem. And then after just watch this video. In this video, it involves some well-known applications related to the graph theory. Okay. In this first lecture, we did discuss it, and here the definition of graph theory is given that, okay, what is meaning of graph? Okay, uh, that is given here. Graph means it is a connections, okay, between the two objects. Object means you can consider here the vertex. Clear this in mathematical definitions we say it is a vertex here. These are the vertex A, B, C, and D, and here it is a connection, and that is called edges between the two vertex. Okay, the connection between two places, okay, by road network, by flight network. Clear. Any idea you can use that. Clear. So this is called graph. Okay, it is connected vertices, connected nodes. Clear. So here four nodes are there, four vertex are here. So it is a connection, means A and B is connected by road network. Okay, A and D is connected by road network, but A and C is not connected directly by road network. Clear. So based on this picture, okay, it is a graphical representations. We'll get ideas which is the shortest route between A and B. Clear? What is the shortest route between D and C, B and C, and so on? Clear? Any point, any locations you can consider that. Clear? So that is a graph. Clear? And then after, you can also include some more vertex, more edges. You can also create some complex graph here, okay, with maximum number of vertex, maximum number of edges. That clear. And then after you will get idea which two are connected, okay, which two are not connected. Clear. And based on this picture, based on this graphical representation, you will get idea, okay, which path, okay, which route as the shortest route. Clear. By calculating the distance between two nearest location and so on. Okay, and we'll check one separate videos that will with this video, okay, after this, okay, how the Google Map is work based on the graph theory. That clear. Which principle is used that, okay, and how the Google Map find the shortest route between two any places. That, okay, that will also uh, uh, see this video, okay. And these are the link, okay. Link means anyone you can consider by road network, okay. The page are linked by the hyperlink on the internet. Clear. That is on Google, okay. uh, if we search any of the word, okay, in the Google, so related to this word, all the links will be available there in the Google page. Okay, related to this. So, for example, if I enter the word in this Google Map, okay, so related to the word, this word, okay, all the links will be available in this Google page. Clear? So, how it is happen? Okay, how we can manage the suitable search? Okay, suitable definitions for this entered word. Clear. हम उसको कैसे define, how it is possible that. Clear. So based on the graph theory it is possible. Okay, graph theory will directly identify which connectivity, okay, which suitable uh, uh, theories are available for this word, okay, in this Google software. So we can easily identify the related uh, uh, concept, okay, for this entered word. Okay, so that is a page are linked by the hyperlink. Page are linked by the hyperlink. Lots of pages related to this word, so all are connected by the hyperlink. Okay, and we can get the fast result, okay, by using the concept of graph theory. Then after flight and rail networking, okay, that is also you can manage by concept of graph theory. Also you can manage by concept of graph theory. For example, if you consider this graph, clear, this graph here, and there are four railway stations are mapped in this way. Okay, there's a railway station A, that is a B, C, and D. And this connection means there is a rail network between A and B. That is a rail network between B and C. Then after C and D and so on. Clear? So we can manage it. Okay, we can identify the possible route between the two any locations there. Clear? And then after you can consider a flight network. So there are four airport are there as a ABCD form. Okay, and this connection means there is a flight network between these two airport. Okay, between these two places there is a flight network between B and C. There is a flight network between B and D and so on. So based on that we can manage the air traffic. Okay, we can manage the schedule of the air traffic. Clear? By using the concept of graph theory. Clear? And then after computer components of electric circuit, clear, then after component of computer chips, these are the link between the two nodes, okay, two vertex, and vertex may be any one that you can use any form in place of the vertex that, clear. And here are the some applications, clear, in internet. That is one of the largest graph in the world, clear. We can connect, each persons are connected by the internet there, clear, is a social media there. So it is one of the largest graph over the world there, okay, and that is the graph theory. Okay, you can see this picture, the second picture, this is a world map is given that, okay, and these are the hub of the internet, clear, all over the world, and they connected to each other there, clear, connected to each other, clear, and we can okay, these are the nodes and these are the connections between the two nodes, worldwide map. So it is one of the graph theory. Okay, that is one of the example of the graph theory. And then after second one, that is in Google Map, clear, that we discuss. It is in PageRank algorithm. Okay, that is one algorithm. By using the concept of matrix theory, we can develop the PageRank algorithm. And here in the web search engine like Google, it search for a web pages on the internet are linked by each other. Okay, that we discuss in this. Okay, if कोई word आप search करो, ठीक, if you enter any of the word in the Google, okay, then related to this word, all the links will be available there. Okay, within 1 or 2 seconds. Okay, if your internet is very fast, then within 1 or 2 seconds, all the links will be available related to this search. Clear? So how it is possible there? Clear? How directly identify the related link for this word? Clear? So that maintained by using the graph theory. Clear? This all this data are linked to the each other. All this data in the Google software, okay, Google search engine are linked with the each other. Okay, so we just enter any of the word in the Google, okay, Google search bar, and we get fast result, okay, related to this word. Okay, so that is one of the example of graph theory. Web pages and cited are connected by the graphs help to the rank pages and allow Google to display the best pages at the beginning. Okay, so it is the second example in Google. Any of the search bar you can consider Google, Yahoo, Bing. Okay, that based on the graph theory. Clear? And here it's one example is given that, okay, so Google is connect with the Facebook, Yahoo, YouTube, that is Wikipedia, okay, LinkedIn, Bing, eBay. So all are connected to each other there, clear, and you get a fast result at time. For example, if I search my name in this Google, okay, Google search bar, then I will get all this link, okay, I will get my all this profile, connect with the Facebook, connect with the LinkedIn, connect with the Gmail and so on. All this profile will be available in Google search bar. So how it is happen that, okay, how it is happen, my profile are available in Facebook app that, but it is directly connect with the Google also. Okay, so when I search my name in the Google, okay, I'll get all my profile data, clear, where it at which place it is mapped at, clear. So that happened due to the concept of graph theory. Okay. And then after third one, that is in social media, that is also one of the largest graph. For example, Facebook. Okay, so how Facebook is work? Clear? In some time, if you for the Facebook app, will get a friend suggestion. Okay, in this app, friend suggestion. So how friend suggestions work? Clear? How this Facebook app is work? Clear? So in this Facebook, okay, all these persons are connected to each other. Okay, in my profile, if there are 500 friends, okay, in my Facebook, so all these 500 friends are connected to all remaining persons, that clear, all remaining persons, clear. uh, so all are connected to the each other, there, clear. So I will get ideas about the friend suggestions. Okay, it is a friend of third persons. Okay, so I like to add in your friend list and so on, clear. So that happened due to the concept of graph theory, that all persons in this Facebook ID are connected to each other. So we can manage each persons in this Facebook app, that when we search it, the person's name in the Facebook will get result, this Facebook ID or not, and so on, clear. So that happen, we can manage concept by concept of the graph theory. Then after Google Plus, Twitter, Instagram, that is one of the chain, okay, of these persons, that of the connected persons to each other, and that we can uh, uh, manage by using the graph theory. Clear? The concept of graph theory is required there. So connecting the friends on social media where each user is vertex, and when users connected by, they create an edge. Clear? User connects, they create by an edge. Each persons are the vertex. Clear? Each persons, person A, persons B are connect. Okay, that is person A and person B have the Facebook ID, and they are connect by the friend request. So that is one of the graph, that okay, that is a vertex and that is the edge. Then after in this next step, well-known application is transportation network. Okay, air traffic control that we discussed earlier. How it is happen? Okay, how we can reduce the traffic? Clear. So transportation network is very important for communications. Clear. Any transportation you can use. Structures which support air and road transportation. Clear. So air traffic control organize the airspaces to achieve the objective of a safe and orderly follow the traffic, and it is also useful to reduce the traffic problem. So it is used to develop the perfect road transport system. Okay, so that graph theory is required in this transportation network. And then after another one is there, a computer network and computer chips. Okay, to develop such a computer network, okay, computer chips, that is also one of the graph theory. And if you consider one of the real life example, the lab, okay, in this computer lab, all pieces are connected to each other, okay, by the LAN cable. All PC, okay, all the PC in the computer lab are connected to each other, okay, by via the LAN cable. So it is one of the graph, okay, it is one of the example of the graph. The pieces are the vertex, okay, and the connections between the two PC via any cable, okay, via any cable, okay, that is called the graph theory example, okay. So it is used in computer network security, in computer chips. Clear? Graph theory is required. And in GSM mobile network, graph theory is required. That clear, graph theory plays an important role in several areas of GSM mobile phone network. Clear? So graph theory is required. Uh, and then after in Google Map that we discussed in the first lecture, okay, that is one of the picture of the Google Map, clear, for the between two plus Rajkot and Delhi, okay, so there are three route available there, clear, three route available, and we'll see separate video related to the Google Map, clear, how graph theory is work in Google Map there. Okay, so let us see this video first, and then after we'll start concept of graph theory, okay, with its definition. Just 1 minute. Okay, so here is one of the applications video is available that graph theory and the maps. Okay, how it is work. Clear? So let us see this video first, and then after we start the topic. Clear? Uh, when you search path between any two locations in Google Map, okay, how it is work, clear, by using the concept of graph theory and how we can find the shortest route. There are three routes available between the two locations. Okay, any arbitrary two location you can consider, not the particular two location. Okay, three route available there, and how graph theories work to find this route. Okay, so first definition of graph theory is given here. Okay, what does it mean? It is a connections between the vertex. Clear? Six vertices are there with its edges are. Okay, so that is a graph, and when you enter any particular two locations, okay, location A and the locations B, and you have to identify the uh, shortest route between these two locations. Okay, so here that is direction is given that. Okay, and here you see that it is actual map is that. Here directly is given that. Okay, directly this portion is given in this graph. Also, one more video is that related to this. In the first video, directly the graph was given there, okay? But here you will get idea how the graph is uh, uh, generated. That is definition of graph is given here, okay? One of any arbitrary picture with vertex and edges, and then after just open the Google map and identify consider any of your starting locations. That is your starting location, and then after ending locations, okay, in this map. So here it is your ending locations, okay, friend. And now you have to identify the path route between these two locations. Location A starting and location B is ending, okay. And then after, how Google will identify the route, okay. It will identify the nearest location, okay. First, you will identify the nearest location from your starting place, okay. And then after it sub location, clear, and then after recollect all its possibility between the starting and ending, okay. And then after we will identify the route, okay, if they are a road network is available or not between these two nearest location, okay, two sub location. So we will identify the street or the road network between these two, and then after we will connect it, okay. And now this all the sub route are connected, clear, in this picture, clear, all this sub route, okay, road between A to B, B to E, C to H, okay, F to I, and so on. This A is our starting place, okay, यहाँ से आपको start करना है, और end is our ending point, okay, यहाँ पे आपको पहुंचना है, that is our end. So we'll identify all its possibility between A to N, ठीक है, और दोनों लोकेशन के बीच की सभी possibility Google will identify that, and then after we'll get this set, okay, and here it is one of the graph, okay, ये क्या है, that is one of the graph, where A, B, C, D, E, F, these are the vertex, ठीक है, ये सब vertex है, and the connection between these places, clear, this is the ages. So AB age, BC age, that is a DE. This name are arbitrary here. You can also mention the distance between A and B here, okay, B and C here, and then after we'll calculate the total one. Okay, so here in this second one, the distance are given. Okay, between two sub location. A to B ka distance kya hai? That is a 5 kilometer. B to C, that is also 5 kilometer. That's arbitrary, any unit you can use it. Okay, D to E, that is 6 kilometer. That is 6 also. That is 6, 5, and so on. And then after Google will find the route. Okay. Okay, what is the possibility there? So possibility is A, B, C, D, F, H, J, N. Okay, that is one of the possibility. Second possibility A, D, E, H, K, L, J. That is second one. Then after third one by via M, you can reach to the N. Okay. So here you'll get this idea. Okay, in this Google map, and then after this three route. Okay, this one blue shaded line is our route. Clear? Blue shaded line in this picture, that is our route. A, B, C, D, F, I, J, then after second B, E, H, I, J. Okay, then after A, D, G, M to N, that is the third one. So in this Google map, you will get this type of set. Okay, that is a starting location, you just enter it here, and then after ending locations. Okay, starting and ending, and then after Google will uh, get three different route via the three different color. Okay, that is the blue, that is another route. Then after yellow line, that is second route, and the red line, that is the third route. Okay, and when you click any of the route, you will get ideas how many kilometer between these two places via this route, and how many time it will take. Okay, if you are using any of the car option, walking option, bike options, you will get also the approximate time there. Okay, and so that is importance of the graph theory. Okay, in Google Map. Google Map is based on the graph theory there. Okay, all the principle is of the graph theory used in Google software. Okay, so all of you have clear the applications of graph theory. Is there any confusion? Is there any doubt to anyone? All of you have clear the ideas about applications of graph theory. And you can also search some more applications. They are available in the Google search bar. Okay, you'll get some more ideas related to any particular applications. Okay, so that part, okay, we'll discuss in this graph theory part. Okay, we'll generate some result. Okay, we'll learn some well-known definition, its theorem. Okay, and all are easy theorem that, okay, with it proof. It's very easy. It is depends on some result definitions. We can prove this all the result. Okay, so in this first part, in the unit number 4, okay, we'll start unit number 4 first, then after 5 and 6, and then after we'll start the discrete mathematics part. In unit number 4, okay, we are learning first time the graph theorem, first time learn kar rahe. So we'll define first basic part. ठीक है, ग्राफ थ्योरी कहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ है, ठीक है, which problem arise the concept of graph theory, okay, when it is developed, who is developed the graph theory, that. So first we'll discuss all this basic part. Okay, its basic definitions, theorems, okay, some well-known graph, clear. And then after in the unit 5 and 6, okay, unit 5 is a part of matrix theory, and unit 6 is a planar non-planar graph that will use it there. Okay, as applications point of view, how graph theory is worked in the matrix theory. Okay, and so, okay. So history of this graph theory, who is developed the graph theory? Leonhard Euler. Okay, and Euler is also contribute in the calculus part. He developed the partial differential equations, Euler's equations. Yes, who is not the Euler equation in PDE? What is the Euler formula in partial differentiation? Yes, किसको पता है? That is, I think, same one topic of DIC. What is the modified Euler formula? Euler formula, and what is application of Euler formula? No one know about that. Okay. So it is a calculations part that here Euler formula, then after modified Euler formula, okay, then after Lagrange theorem, here Taylor series, Maclaurin series. That is a part of calculations, but now it is a different thing. Clear? Will not any single formula, okay, of derivative and integration. Clear? It is without the calculation. Clear? Without a function theory also. Clear? No any single function will use there in this theory. Clear? Without that, we'll learn the graph theory. So Leonhard Euler first developed the graph theory, and this is Leonhard Euler who made significant contributions to the calculus, okay, and the persons who actually created the graph theory, that was depends on every single day, that is important, okay. We also contribute to calculus, okay, that already we discussed in the same one and same two. And now the persons who actually created the graph theory, first he created the graph, okay, based on the one of the well-known topic, that well-known problem, that is the Königsberg bridge problem, okay, that is the Königsberg bridge problem. What is the problem of that? And based on that, he developed the concept of graph theory. In this Königsberg city, okay, Königsberg is one of the city, and in the Königsberg city, there are two large islands, okay, of the Prigal River. There is one river in this across the Königsberg city, that, okay, and there are two large islands. Two islands are there, okay, that is A and B, and they were each connected to one another, as well as two river banks on the other side, which comprise the majority of the city. And how were they connected? By the 7 bridges. Clear? So that is the island, and these are the two bank A and B, and these are the island. Okay, this is one of the island across the river, and that is the second one. Okay, C and D. These are the two island, and these are the two bank. Okay, and this four. Okay, two island and these two bank are connected by the 7 bridges. Okay, 7 bridge. That is one of the picture is given the Königsberg city. But what is our problem? Problem is this one. The goal was to walk across all the 7 bridges. ठीक है? आपको कहीं से start करना है. ठीक है? Visit across all the 7 bridges. Walk across all the 7 bridges, crossing the island only once. Okay? Without ever repeating a single bridge in the course of the one walk. ठीक है? That is our problem. You have to identify such walk. आपको एक walk identify करना है. ठीक है? You have to cover all the 7 bridges. Okay, all the 7 bridges exactly one time, and again reach back to the starting place. Again reach back to your starting place. Means suppose कि आपको आपने A से start किया है, ठीक है? To start your walk with the A. Then after you to visit in this direction, you across the bridge number 1, okay, and you have to reach to the place C. And then after from C, you just cross this second bridge, okay, and reach to the B place, okay, the B. Then after from B, you have two choice. You can reach to the C again. Either you can reach to the D again by this 2 bridge, okay. So let us consider the cross the C bridge and reach to the C. Clear? And now from C, you have also two choice. You can reach back to the A again, okay, either in this D. So let us consider this way. Reach to the place A again. Okay, and now from A there are 3 bridges remaining. Okay, आपने कितने cover किए? Only 4 bridges you have to cover. 3 bridges remaining there. So you have only one choice. Reach to the place D. Okay, why this bridge? Now 2 bridges remaining. Clear? So if you use this one, okay, connected with the C and D, so we'll stay at the C, because from the C, okay, at the place C, you have no any bridges remaining there. Okay, you can again reach back to the A, because all these 4 bridges are covered. And if you use this direction, okay, reach to the B again. So from the B, you have also no any choice to reach back to the A again. Clear? So this is a problem. You to identify such close walk. आपको एक close walk find करनी है, ठीक है? Close walk means starting or ending should be same. So close walk, and you have to find such walk across all the 7 bridges. Across all the 7 bridges means you have to cross all the 7 bridges. Crossing the island only once means you have to visit the place of one. Okay, islands only one, without ever repeating a single bridge, without ever repeating a single bridge in the course of the one walk. Okay. So can we find such walk? Is it possible? Okay. Is the problem is clear to all? Have you any query in the problem? All of you have clear the problem? Okay, good. So is it possible? आपको लगता है possible होगा? आप कहीं से भी start कर सकते हैं, ठीक है? You can start your journey with any place. You can start the journey with the C. You can start the journey with the D. Okay. What is your aim? You have to find such close walk. आपको एक close walk find करनी है, ठीक है? Close loop, okay, जिसमें सातों bridge cover हो जाने चाहिए, and that should be only one time. ठीक है? Do not repeat any single bridge. Okay. So is it possible? क्या लगता है? पॉसिबल होगा या नहीं होगा? There is one answer. It is impossible in single walk through the bridge. Yeah, that is correct. One bridge is remaining every time. That is good. So in this all the possibility, ठीक है, सभी possibility. अब अगर मैं A से start करता हूँ, ठीक है, start my journey with the A. So I have 3 different route, ठीक है. Like first I visit the A bridge, I can visit also the second bridge, either I can visit the fourth bridge. Clear? ऐसी सभी possibility, ठीक है. Start now, ending, starting place, okay. Identify all the possible directions. So it will take a lots of time, okay, to find such all the possibility. To find such all the possibility, it will take lots of time. So how we can get the direct ideas? Where we can within the overview this graph, okay, we can within observe this graph, we can directly say that it is not possible. Clear? इसमें आपको क्या करना है कि आपको सभी पॉसिबिलिटी आइडेंटिफाई करनी होगी, एंड इट विल टेक लॉट्स ऑफ टाइम. क्लियर? टू फाइंड सच loop, find such close walk. So how graph theory is required here? Clear? And Euler has developed such things for first time. So this similar shape, okay, similar picture is given there, but arbitrary different location. There is a place A, there is a B, C, and D. Clear? That is a Königsberg map is that in 2 dimensions. So here, this picture को आपको क्या करना है? You have to just convert this geometry to the graph. Okay, so this second picture, it is a graph overview. Okay, it is a graph of this Königsberg bridge. Okay, how we can create that? How many lands are there? Okay, so there are 4. Let us consider one of the vertex. That is a vertex A, that is vertex C, that is a bank, okay, that is a B, and here it is the D. Clear? These are the given. And now you have to create a graph. So in the graph, there are vertex and edges only. Okay. So now check the connection between A and C by a bridge. Okay. Because they are connected via the bridge. So how many bridges are connected with the A and C? There are two bridges are connect with the A and C. Okay. So consider the two edges. Two edges का मतलब क्या है? So that is the two bridges are connected with the A and C. Okay. Then after second one, A and B. So it is also connect with the two bridge. So consider the two edges, clear? And then after A and D. So A and D by only single bridge. So connect by the only single edges. Okay. And then after C and D is also connect by this bridge. Okay. So consider by the single edge between C and D. And similarly for B and D are also connect by the single edge. Okay. By the single edge. So that is one graph. Okay. Here geometry है, geometric representation. Okay. One of the map. And now this map are convert to the graph. Okay. This map are convert to the graph. And now you have to observe this graph only. ठीक है. अब ये आपको सिर्फ ग्राफ ही ऑब्जर्व करना है. ठीक है. एंड यू जस्ट स्टार्ट विद वन ऑफ द प्लेस. ठीक है. कोई भी आप वर्टेक्स फिक्स कर लो, वहां से आप स्टार्ट करो एंड नाउ विजिट ऑल द एज. ठीक है. कवर ऑल द एज एग्जैक्टली वन टाइम एंड अगेन रीच बैक टू द स्टार्टिंग प्लेस. मैंने डी से स्टार्ट किया था तो मुझे फिर से डी तक पहुंचना है. दैट इज माई एम. ठीक है. और मुझे सभी एज कवर करने, कोई भी एज मिसिंग नहीं होनी चाहिए एंड शुड नॉट बी रिपीटेड अगेन. ओके. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द डी. First I visit the C. C से दो direction है. I let's visit the this one edge. Then after this one, okay. And then after this one B, let us consider. Then after D, clear. Again reach back to the A, and again reach back to the C. And from C there is no any edge remain. Okay. If I consider this path, so at B there is no any edge remaining there. Okay. And now in this case, we just change the starting location. Okay. Find such another walk that, clear. Again change the starting location, find this another walk, clear. So here it is not possible. Okay. It is not possible to develop such close walk, to find such close walk. Okay. We can cover all the 7 bridges exactly one time without repetition. Okay. Without repetitions we cannot cover it, clear. So Euler has developed one of the theory that, okay, Euler developed one of the theory that, okay, by using this condition, okay, if this graph is follow the Euler condition, ठीक है, अगर वो जो ग्राफ है, जो पिक्चर बना है, ठीक है, if it is satisfy the Euler condition, then it is possible. If it is not satisfy the Euler condition, then it is not possible. So what is the Euler condition? That we develop one of the result that that we'll discuss in this next topic here. First we'll discuss some definition and so on, but I'll get its overview about that. Okay, here in this picture, okay, when it is possible, ठीक है, अगर मुझे ऐसा क्लोज वर्क बनानी है कि जिसमें सभी एज एक बार आए, ठीक है, and it should be the close work that. So when it is possible in this picture, in this case I have to add some more edges. Okay, इसमें मुझे कुछ एज ऐड करनी है, ठीक है, मींस आई हैव टू ऐड सम मोर edges that to make 6 that is a 4 and that is also 4. Now you can see that it is possible that in this case, okay, I add one more bridge, 2 bridge, it is this one and here it is in this one. ठीक है, in this case it will be possible. ठीक है, इस केस में वो पॉसिबल होगा. ठीक है, you can easily identify such close walk which cover all these 7 bridges exactly one time. ठीक है, आप कोई भी रूट ले सकते हो. ठीक है, let us consider this one, visit again this one. ए से मैंने सी से मैंने स्टार्ट किया. ठीक है, again reach to the B, now this one and this one and again reach back to the C. So all these bridges are covered and that is exactly one time. ठीक है, तो कब वो पॉसिबल हुआ? What is the difference between the previous graph and this modified graph? In this previous graph, अगर इसकी आप डिग्री चेक कर दो, डिग्री विल डिस्कस द डेफिनेशंस इन नेक्स्ट टॉपिक। डिग्री मीन्स क्या है कि हाउ मेनी एजेस आर कनेक्टेड विद द पर्टिकुलर वर्टेक्स। ठीक है, कोई एज के साथ कितनी एज कनेक्टेड है, दैट इज कॉल्ड डिग्री। सो हियर डिग्री ऑफ द डी दैट इज अ 4, 4 एज यहाँ पे कनेक्टेड है। डिग्री ऑफ बी इज ऑल्सो 4, डिग्री ऑफ ए इज 6 and degree of C is a 4. So all the vertex have even degree, that is 4, 6 and so on. All the vertex have even degree. So in this case, it will be the possible. That is Euler condition. If graph follow the Euler condition, okay, all the vertex have even degree, then you can easily identify such closed walk. You can easily identify such closed walk which covered every edge exactly one time. Okay, every edge exactly one time. In that case, it will be possible, and that is a Euler condition. And Euler has developed one of his own graph. Okay, when these conditions will satisfy. Okay, you have to identify such closed walk, and in this closed walk, you have to cover all the connection, all the edge exactly one time. ठीक है, उस केस में पॉसिबल होगा, remaining all the cases it not possible that. So in this graph, okay, that is our graph of conic Bhatt-City. Here it is not possible. Why it is not possible? Because it is not satisfy the Euler condition. This graph is not satisfy the Euler condition, therefore ये possible नहीं है, therefore it is not possible. ठीक है, यहाँ पे degree of D is a 3, that is also 3, that is a 5 and that is a 3. All the vertex have not a even degree. ठीक है, all the vertex have not a even degree, therefore it is not a possible. ठीक है, so Euler also interests in fact that it end up writing a paper later in this problem and contain solutions to this bridge problem. So before we understand how Euler solved this problem, okay, we get overview about that, but in detail we'll discuss in the next topic. We need to cover such few definitions, okay, few basic concepts of the graph theory, few rules of the graph theory to develop such Euler solution, okay. And that first definition of graph, let us discuss definition of graph and then we'll end today's session. Okay, graph, that already we get ideas about that. The graph is a pair of the set V and V, where V is a set of vertex and E is a set of edges connecting the pair of vertex. ये graph, this is the definition of graph. The graph is a pair of sets. You can consider the notation for graphics G. G is equal to the pair of the set. Which two sets? One is a vertex set and second is a edge set. Okay? V is a set of vertices and E is a set of edges connecting the pair of vertices. This E set of edges are connecting the pair of vertices. Okay. So here one of the arbitrary graph is given that you can use any different picture in place of that. Okay. कितने vertices में? There are 5 vertices A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and they are connections between these 5 vertices. A and D are connected, B and C are connected, C and D are connected. Okay, C and E is connected. That is arbitrary situation. Okay, arbitrary in a graph, and that include the 5 vertices with the 5 edges. And these are arbitrary notation. Okay, you can change the notations also. In place of A, B, C, D, you can use any notations V1, V2, V3, V4, V5. The edge notations, you can use E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. These are the arbitrary symbol, arbitrary notation. Okay, so that is called the graph. Here, and these are the 2 different example of the graph. That is arbitrary. Okay, you can use any different example for that. For example, if I consider single vertex of V1 only, so it is also the graph. Okay, that is also called the graph. If I consider 2 vertex V1 and V2 with the connections, with the one connection, that is also called the graph. Okay, single vertex, अगर एक single vertex ही है तो it is also called the graph. Okay? Okay, so we'll keep up to this in today's lecture. Okay, and in the next lecture we'll start we'll discuss some other definitions and one of the well-known theorem of the graph theory, that is the first theorem of the graph theory, that we'll discuss in the next lecture. Okay, so have you any query, any doubt to anyone, any questions?
Sir.
Yes, please.
ઓલું જે ઓલું બ્રિજ વાળું હતું એમાં આપણે એજીસ ઉમેરીને બદલે એજીસ કાઢીને પણ કરી શકાય?
That is one solution that, but for a fixed situations, okay, for a fixed situations, you cannot add some bridges, you cannot remove some bridges and so on. For a fixed situations, okay, we
Okay.
just check is it possible or not. Okay, or standard situation, a fixed, okay, there are seven bridges only. Now you cannot add some more bridges and so on. That is alternative solution there, but वो fixed situation के लिए possible है या नहीं? That is our aim. Okay. So we'll keep up to this. All of you, please write down your roll number in chat box, and then we will have this as. Okay. See you in the next lecture.